How to stop yelling at your child. Let's face it, a lot of us have this problem. And it's a problem because the more you yell, the less you'll be able to connect with your child. And without connection, guiding, having a positive influence, or even just getting your child to cooperate will become a challenge. Luckily, Dr. Laura Markham answers this question in the first part of her book, Peaceful Parent, Happy Kids. Summary coming right up. Peaceful Parent, Happy Kids. How to Stop Yelling and Start Connecting by Dr. Laura Markham. There are 3 big ideas at the heart of this book: regulating yourself, fostering connection, and coaching, not controlling. This video will cover regulating yourself, a fancy way of saying your ability to stay calm. We've all been there, that moment right in between when your child pushes your buttons and your reaction. It really is the defining moment. We're all hardwired to respond to negative emotion in one of 3 ways: fight, flight, or freeze. But this moment isn't usually an emergency, and how we react sets the stage for our relationship with our child and how our own child regulates his emotions. Instead of fight, flight, or freeze, studies show over and over again that parents who respond with warm, respectful attunement to the unique needs of their individual child, setting limits supportively, and coaching their child's emotions constructively, raise terrific kids. So to start, when there's a confrontation between you, the parent, and your child that incites your anger, the most important thing you can do as parents is be mindful of your emotion. That means paying attention to what you're feeling without acting on it. After all, research shows that expressing anger while angry actually makes one more angry. This in turn makes the other person hurt, afraid, or angry and causes a rift in the relationship. When angry, wait before disciplining. But how do you shift yourself from upset to peace? Firstly, commit yourself to responding to your child calmly. Say it verbally. Visualize it. Commit to your child even. Let them hold you accountable. Then, when the inevitable happens, stop, drop, and breathe. When you notice you're starting to lose your temper, stop talking. Step away from the situation. Breathe deeply 10 times. Splash your face with cold water even. Or say a mantra if it helps. Dr. Markham likes, I choose love. What's your mantra? Let me know in the comments below. Perhaps I'll use it. Remember, it's okay to do all of this in front of your children. You're modeling how to control anger to them. Now, start the interaction over. Sometimes it helps if you consider what's the thought that's upsetting you. For example, he's disrespecting my authority. Realize there's always another side to every story, like, he's showing me how upset he is. He's allowed to have feelings. Help your body release the feelings. You can tap the acupuncture point at the edge of your hand while breathing deeply, for example. These tips also help you keep your cool when your child has a meltdown. When that happens, keep it simple. Your child needs you to witness her outpouring of emotion and let her know that she's still lovable despite all these yucky feelings. Your child can't learn until she's calm, so in the meantime, tolerate the emotion without taking action. Acknowledge your own feelings and take a deep breath. Realize that expressing feelings is a good thing. Once your child feels her emotions, they'll evaporate. Remind yourself that it's the emotions that she represses that pop up without warning and make her act out later on. Of course, all of this isn't easy. Parenting is hard work. If you're finding yourself frequently resentful, depleted, or exhausted with more and more negative thoughts about your child, or you're just finding it difficult to be patient and yelling more in general, this is a signal that you need to nurture yourself more. Make it a habit to tune into yourself in small ways as often as possible throughout your day, even if you have to set your alarm to do it. And find support from those around you. When you take care of yourself, you'll be better equipped to take care of your kids. If you're wondering how your kids will learn if you don't raise your voice, know that when kids are scared, they go into fight or flight mode as well. The learning centers of the brain shut down. They may comply right away, but they don't really learn anything in the long run. Also, his misbehavior is actually an SOS that your child needs your help. He has big feelings he can't yet understand nor articulate verbally. Of course, you set limits and redirect behavior, but you want your child to follow your guidance because he loves you and would never want to disappoint you, not because you scare him. And this brings us to the next big idea of the book: fostering connection. Fortunately, I have a video summary of that as well, and I'm telling you now, it contains valuable information that will transform your relationship with your child. So check it out. The link is in the description box below. Also, make sure you press the subscribe button as well as the bell beside it to be notified when I post more videos. I've got lots more on this book as well as others coming your way. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a virtual thumbs up and share away.